Okay, I am about to finish cleaning up in the kitchen. I have a mess in the sink and a mess on my stove from breakfast. Little Livy, see if I can catch her. She's hanging out with me in the kitchen, snoozing in her baby bed. She's the sweetest little baby. But we are having a problem at the back door with either a possum or armadillo, but I'm pretty sure it's a possum. I'm going to go to our security cameras when I get a chance and try to pull up what's going on through the night. I think it's been coming up for months, eating our dog food. I'm not really worried about the dog food as much as I am. Y'all have heard us talk about losing a ton of our chicks several months ago. That when we moved them from the garage, we put them out back in the barn. Y'all saw some video of that, and I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, I think it's a possum, but whatever it was climbing over that fence and eating our chicks. Now, we never saw feathers, we never saw blood, we never saw any physical evidence of something just tearing them up, but they were small, they were chicks, so I'm thinking that it might have just been eating them whole. I'm not sure at this point. But whatever it is, me and the girls are on our way to, or when I finish cleaning up the kitchen, chores have to come first. We are going to go out and get a coon trap and get it put on our back porch. We're putting our dog and our cat up tonight so that they won't disturb it. And we're going to try to get that little sucker because it's almost hatch time again. And I cannot go through the expense of losing our chick eggs, of losing eggs and losing the chicks, and we're supposed to get meat birds. So I need this thing out of the yard. We if it's gonna come up, and I also think that it's been eating our duck eggs because our ducks were laying like
good,
great, and then all of a sudden
like we have none.
So I think that it knows its routine in the yard. It goes and gets what it wants, and then it comes and eats the dog food at night.
But yesterday we had 3 eggs over there, and we didn't find any.
Yeah, and Colby had brought 3 eggs from the chicken coop and just laid them on the back porch. And we opened the door later that night and was going to bring them in, and they were gone. And
I was walking out to get some pine, and I saw it, and then that's when
yeah, and then Harley saw it on the porch. So we've got to get this thing under control. So we're about to go off and get that trap. That's going to be the start of this video, is trapping with a coon trap. So here you go, y'all. Okay, we are on our way to get the trap. I have watched some of the cameras around our house, and I did not see anything on our porch.
I swear I saw something.
So, but we're still going to go get the trap and get it set up. We can get all the kids buckled up in the back. That's always a challenge. And at least get it back home and set it. So that way we'll know for sure if something goes in, hey, we got it. If not, it's still good to have. So we're still going to work on our project, and here we go.
Turn left onto State Highway 28.
Okay, we did not see anything on our security cameras. I tried to go back and look through a little bit of footage. I didn't see anything, but we did go ahead and pick up the cage because obviously something is in our yard. Our chicks disappeared. We've had eggs disappeared. So we know something is out there, and we're going to go ahead and get a handle on it. Now, we've drove for 30 minutes to find this coon trap. Basically, it's a live trap. We got it from a friend of ours. He watches our YouTube channel, so thanks. We're friends on Facebook. We've done farmers market before together. But he lives a really long ways away, so we loaded up the kids. We drove to his house and got it. The new ones in town are pretty expensive, so I just went ahead and bought one used. He had several, and you guys know we're all about deals. So instead of paying $100 for a new one, I paid $15 and got a used one. And we are going to go get that set up tonight and see if we can catch whatever is sneaking in our yard.
State Highway 550.
got you a little dirty. We are trying to finish up putting shelves and anchors in our smokehouse. I'll show you the progress we've made so far, how good it looks. It smells like smoke. I'm gonna turn on the smell-o-vision right now so that way you can smell it. It smells good. I'm sorry, y'all can't smell that, but it does smell good. All right, you see this? You see how dark it's getting in here? You see how all this looks like it's just been smoked? Well, it has been. Our goal has been to cure all this out. So it is really, really smelling good in here. And this temperature, by doing the indirect smoking and indirect heating a little bit, but having some direct heat in this pan. Now we are buying a nicer version of this. This is a cheap one we were just going to try, but it works. It does what it's supposed to do. This is becoming awesome. So now what we're going to do is hang the stainless steel rod. It will hang up here, up top, right there. So that would be where we hang our sausage. And then we've got to work on building some shelves right here and right here. So we can have some indirect and direct heat from the direct pan, but also the direct smoke. So you see, it's smoking out good, and I wish y'all could smell this because this smells amazing. Okay, bar is up, going all the way across. And it's a 1/2-inch bar. We'll link it in our Amazon store if you're ever interested. But it's food grade stainless steel. No coating, nothing. Just straight stainless steel. So I think it's going to be a great addition to the smokehouse. That way we can hang it and see it's standing, or where you'd be hanging it. It is going to be around 7 to 8 foot higher than this, and about 5 to 6 foot higher than that. So the heat is here, which will help it actually render down that fat. The smoke is there to help it actually cure out. So I think it's gonna work really good. Okay, so we've got both the fires going just to help cure this out a little bit. Again, not that you have to do this. This is just one thing that, you ever heard refined by fire? And that's kind of the way we look at it. So this piece of wood, this stainless steel, it's raw. It's nothing actually done to it. But just because it goes through traveling, it goes through places of business, we just want to burn it kind of out. So we'll smoke it out really good like we've been doing, and pretty much this will be ready for the hogs. So we're excited about that as we get ready to do the hogs the next few days. We've got a thermometer here right above this, and then we have a thermometer on the door right to kind of tell us the regulation there. We're thinking about getting one more and putting it like way up here on this other side, because that's kind of where the sausage would hang. But I don't actually like these thermometers. They actually they came from Amazon, but I don't think I'm gonna like these. I think I'm gonna have to buy something else. So we've got the shelves in there. We don't have enough iron in it yet, so we'll get the rest of the iron shelving. Got the bar, and the bar's getting really good smoked out. So we're not smoking all day like we typically have been doing to cure it out. We just want to put it on for about 4 or 5 hours while we finish that up.
Quit being mean. What are you doing, Harley?
I'm making kind of a brownie cookie
With what?
with a little oven of mine. It's an easy bake oven. I'm gonna get all my dough done, and I'm gonna put it in this pan, and I'm gonna put some Hershey on top. I hope it turns out good.
What are you doing, Jennings?
He's eating my dough. I'm gonna go ahead and walk them into the oven. Good. Now we'll just wait.
Did you tractor? Sissy sacked out. We come in here, and as you can see, we have a lot of stuff that we have to get set up. Her little bath, because she's still so little, she's not able, of course, to sit up yet. So I have to drag all the stuff out of the cabinet and put it on the floor, and I just use my workspace right here because Queen gets a heater in the bathroom so she doesn't get cold. So I don't take her out of the room. I leave her in here so she can stay warm. And it's kind of bittersweet because I look forward to the day where I can just sit her up in the bathtub, but then because that makes it easy. But then again, as I was telling Colby earlier, it's so sad because I don't want her to grow up. I just want her to stay little. Can you give us a thumbs up? Good job. Okay, I did not get to get any footage of us baiting this sucker because it got a little crazy trying to get the cat and the dog and get them in the garage so that they wouldn't disturb this little setup. So you see it's outside. There's a piece of ham way back there in the back. And we're going to come back and check this thing tomorrow and we'll see what's there.